board meetings?
Okay, this is one that I started working on some time ago when the video streaming ended, and I know the video streaming had some issues. So I went to CCTV and met a very enthusiastic young man over there, production manager, who was excited about the opportunity to televise our board meetings. Unfortunately, he started asking me lots of questions about our technical equipment and server space and this and that, so I brought it forward here back to the district because I told him I didn't have the answers to those questions, but it's well worth investigating. One of the concerns I had that I mentioned to Dr. Lawrence was I had heard from a couple of our hearing disabled folks who felt that the minutes are not expansive. They can't access the audio recordings, and so I said, well, to me, then you go to the CCTV and you go to televising that. Many school districts have a really nice relationship with their public service channels and some great televised recordings, and they're easy to access and high quality. And CCTV was happy to work with us because they said there are these government funds, education funds available that they could actually benefit from. So I had mentioned this to Dr. Lawrence, and he was going to look into this. I gave him the gentleman's name, and this is around, actually in part trying to make this more accessible to hearing impaired folks in our community who can't read what happened in the minutes and they can't listen to the audio recordings. So this is an alternative because they also talked about the ability to do closed captioning, and it sounded like a very feasible, simple to do. They have all sorts of levels of televising service that they can do. One still camera versus some of the other ones, when you look at them, they have them panning in on the speakers and you can see the public speaking. But I thought to at least investigate and have the district, with your knowledge around our server space and exactly what equipment we have, would be really a helpful thing. And Dr. Lawrence had agreed to look into this.
Any other board comments?
So that would then come back on April 23rd, your results. And I don't know if Joe would be the one to get involved in that. I just know some of the questions were very Joe questions, and I had no answers to them.
So that I need to understand, I'd like to understand, so if this comes back as an action item, would that action item be to direct the superintendent to do the research and make and report the findings